Sorry, y'all, I got a mouthful of food. But, goddamn. Damn, nigga, what the fuck wrong with your shit? That shit crazy. Hit me on the Facebook. I'll put you in through that. Let's do a second and see if it work out or whatever. But, yeah. They telling y'all. They fucking telling how they sell. Rob just fucked it up for everybody. Because he dumb. and got liquor crack. She catching an L. She catching a major L. She's worse off than Judah Nazareth because she's looking straight crazy. Straight crazy. But yo, let me start off by thanking my supporters because without y'all, I can't do it. Right? This shit is too much, yo. This is not gonna be a long stream, yo. I'm just gonna talk about it, and then the firestorm is gonna come. All right. Shout out to Brainstorm Homeschool Academy, Sister P, Nagy Springfield, Josh, Bill Hill, Yasu, Victor Always, San Miguel TV, Myron Edwards, Siberius the Sleeping Serpent, and I think that's it. Oh, yeah, it's San Miguel TV. Yep. So, what up, Nkosi? Man, this shit getting crazy and crazy, yo. Yo, they so stupid. Like, this shit crazy. Hold on, I gotta get in my last burger here. Yo, this shit, man, this shit better than a Broadway play. This shit better than Sunday matinee at the movies with a big tub of popcorn. I'm gonna get a couple people in the room for this shit. This shit right here is too much. This shit right here is just too much. Right? That's very good. Damn. But, yeah. Yep, you heard Rob Rat, nigga. Rob Rat just fucked it up for everybody. He just ruined it for everybody. He ruined it. A nigga ruined it for everybody. Now check this shit out, right? I guess Judah got a new wife, right? This is like his fifth wife this year, right? You know that he ain't sitting that bitch go out to no goddamn Japan, right? Rob Rat, because you know, like the Philly Flasher, Earl, the Philly Flasher, man, and liquor crack should have just faded out in the background in the bushes and shit. Now she done fucked herself up. She look. I'm gonna show y'all today how all the motherfuckers. Wait, but a video gotta come. A video gotta come for this. An edited video has to come for this shit because this shit is just too good, right? And you know, gonna be only take a second to reckon, right? I look at these motherfuckers 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So I'm like, oh, what? Rob and Judah's beefing now again, right? That's nothing new, right? So now Rob is butthurt. Femboy Rob, San Francisco Femboy Rob is booty hurt. So he decides to make a video on Judah saying how he's not an Israelite and he's not a Levite, right? So Rob goes and breaks down all these scriptures, and he was right. He was right. Judah not going to respond to that shit. And guess what? All the little cult flunkies, they're not going to respond to that shit. But they will pull those same scriptures on another motherfucker. They will pull that same shit on another motherfucker, right? So I'm just showing you the hypocrisy. These motherfuckers is hypocrites beyond belief. Like, I ain't never seen no shit like this. Like, you never catch Killer B lacking like this. No. Because it is stupid. Like, you know what I mean? If you want to be slick, what up, No Saint? If you want to be slick, nigga, do the shit right. Like, I keep telling these niggas, and this is the main, I'm like, yo, y'all claim to believe in this doctrine and shit, but y'all don't follow it. And y'all don't hold yourselves accountable for the shit like you do with non-believers. The motherfuckers don't believe in the shit. Y'all condemning them to hell and all types of shit. But your own scriptures say, if you don't do these things, right? Your ass is gonna be worse than them. Right? Yeah. But you already know, because what they was doing, they was trying to use each other. Rob got a lot of people on his, a lot of subscribers. So Judah used him to see who he could take from Rob's channel and bring to his. Now Rob's like, I got like almost 2,000 subscribers, but shit, I can't even get 10 people in the room, right? So he'll go to Judah shit and wait for Judah to fuck up so he can line Judah up, right? Lacquer Black, y'all know how the shit went down with Lacquer Black and shit with her, with Unseen Soldier. I don't know if I mentioned this on air or I was just talking to somebody the other day about that shit. Unseen Soldier just as crazy as all of them. He tried to talk like he got sense and shit, but he don't. When he was on Judah shit, talking about Rob Rack, why are you all this homosexual shit? Why are you always accusing Rob of all this stuff, right? He was right what he was saying. But at the same time, he's trying to co-sign Judah. Now, notice that Hebrew Israelites. That nigga got his cube on his avatar and shit. Nigga, you need to change that avatar, nigga. I wouldn't even want to be associated with that shit. You need to change that motherfucker avatar, right? Because you're looking crazy right now. And I'm like, nigga, you know the video with Rob Rack on the bed and shit with his ass tooted up. I could have put that one up and shit. That might be a little bit too graphic, right? And the screenshot with a motherfucker from San Fran. Shout out to Mr. Tompkins, too. Saying, I know Rob. He's a San Fran fanboy and shit. He just be acting hard, right? And old T-Duck, shout out to T-Duck. You're T-Duck, we didn't even come out with that shit. But I'll give y'all a sneak peek. T-Duck says, we knew you from, they went to school together. He said, everybody know Rob, the dude that used to keep his hands on his hip and his thumb in his mouth. What kind of nigga do that? You got your hands on your hip? My mother will whip my motherfucking ass if I was a little kid and she catch me standing with my hands on my hip. She would fuck me up. What you mean what's going on with my pick? What are you talking about? What do you mean? What are you talking about? I don't know, nigga. Shit. Explain the shit, nigga. If you're gonna say the shit, you make me stop and shit. Wonder what the fuck you talking about. Yeah, right? And I'm like, damn, this nigga know you. Oh. It's blank. I thought I fixed it. Well, I don't know. I'll go back to it. Because I knew it was blank, and I went back and fixed it, and it was good. So I don't know. I think I sent you the first link from it. That I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened. Let me continue though. You dip. All right, so hit the link, y'all. Where the fuck Niggy Springfield at? Because Niggy Springfield in the midst of this shit too. Because they try to get that old Niggy too, right? Let me see something real quick. Let me get Niggy. Come on, nigga, shit. All right, boom. All right, so T-Duck says it twice, like, nigga, you kind of, we call it flip-flop, flippity-floppity, right? But he probably didn't want to put him out there like that, right? And Yeah, burger. Right? I'm enjoying myself to that. So, this nigga gonna air out Judah Natzarah and shit. Told the truth. Told the truth. Now, for the things he said, you over there fucking with him. You say you believe in that shit, that doctrine. So, you made yourself look like a fool because you knew he was like that. You knew he was like that for goddamn 10 years. And you lined yourself with him. Right? You lined yourself up with him. Right? You lined yourself right up with him. Then you beefing with him. Then you go back and y'all lovers again. Right? Now, for you saying that is crazy because I got the video right on my channel. One of my first videos. Is it Don't Lack with Rob Rap or some shit? I think that's the name of it. And got Rob Rap admitting that he African. He ain't no fucking Israelite himself. So all you practicing cult Israelites, cult flunky dumbass motherfuckers, right? Look at what y'all following. And guess what? Y'all following it because y'all the same motherfucking way. Y'all niggas is eating ham sandwiches while you watching GMS videos. Y'all niggas is motherfucking eating goddamn bacon, egg, and cheese and shit on the Sabbath on Judah live stream. I see Rob eat a sandwich on the Sabbath the other day on Judah live stream. I ain't crazy. I checked the time where he live at. I like, nigga, the sun ain't down, nigga. Eating a burger. Eating a burger. This shit crazy as shit. I said, that's your man's, right? So now they're gonna put lack of black jumps in because Unseen Soldier was on Judah channel. So Lack of Black want to line herself with Rob Rack. But guess what? Lack of Black already know about Rob Rack. So the things that she says she's against, she's lining herself with people. So that proves this bitch just want attention. She just want attention. She don't care about none of that shit. She says that all these Israelites, she crazy. Like, she's really, like, crazy. Like, medication, you go to the motherfucking shrink and shit. She crazy. Crazy. Like, when I say crazy. Trust when I tell you, she crazy. Right? She'll tell you she crazy. And she says that Torah Nights was a underground, what's the word for it? Underground, what do you call it? Like an underground sex club for gay men. Right? And she swore on this. She said Unseen Soldier was on the phone with her, getting fucked by some nigga. And like, he said he wanted dildo in his behind and all this shit, right? So I'm like, you fucking with the nigga though. So why are you talking about the nigga when you was fucking with the nigga when he was saying that? Right? So that makes she ain't no Israelite though. She just crazy liquor crack. Right? She crazy ass liquor crack. Yeah, the New Two Streets is crazy, yo. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was she saying. Saying that they try to throw Negi in the motherfucking shit, right? And if y'all know that Negi exposed himself on the internet, he got caught. Well, he didn't do it on the internet. There was a chick, so somebody that was posing as a chick, they was trolling him. And Negi like, shit, I'll show this bitch my dick. And he took a dick pic, but it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? There was a trick. And they put that shit all over the motherfucking internet shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he got caught with that shit. Right? So that ain't no gay shit. The nigga that did it gay, Negi thought it was a bitch. But anyway, right? Back down these niggas. Liquor crack sitting there talking about how all these niggas and shit, they gay. I know. And Judah Natzarah. And said, I'm like, wait a minute. These niggas was hanging with each other. These niggas be on the stream all day with each other. So you saying this now, you with Rob Rack and you don't think Rob Rack like that? And you seen the video of Rob Rack on the bed, ass naked on the bed in his bra and panties. You seen it yourself. So how you look on this nigga channel talking about some shit that man is. Right? What's wrong with that bitch? Now we got, how's the shit got spun? But they telling on each other. They telling on each other. And the people don't get it. They trying to pick a side. There's no side to pick. Dismount, motherfucker. No, you got your thumb drive in your computer and shit. You got to dismount. You got to unmount. You got to get the fuck up out of there. Yeah, this shit real as fuck. Y'all think I just be playing on this motherfucker? I be telling y'all the straight up truth. I be telling y'all nothing but the motherfucking truth. Nothing but it. This shit crazy as shit. Robin Lackard. I want to see what that avatar look like. Hold on. What is that? Oh shit, that's crazy, my nigga. Yo, you sick for that. Hey, Brainstorm, how you doing? So these niggas is crazy, yo. And Rob Rack should be ashamed of his motherfucking his fruity booty ass and shit. That's what I should name the shit. Rob Fruity Booty. Right? So they going back and forth. Rob jealous that Judah got another woman. She kind of look kind of weird and shit. She a woman and shit, but but black on liquor crack. Black on liquor crack, right? Back on liquor crack ass. Liquor crack. I was very kind to her, right? There's a lot of women that was in the cult that have spoke to me and stuff about their experiences and stuff like that. The majority of them not crazy as far as I can see. Lacquer Crack was batshit crazy from the jump. She was like, he shapeshifts. And I know she told Rob Rack that shit. Rob Rack is using her for a pawn, but she says they using because they why she gonna be making a video on Rob Rack. They using me. They talk to each other on the phone. They jerk off with each other. That's what she was saying. And like she kept asking me about Unseen Soldier. I'm like, Unseen Soldier wasn't a Torah night. That he was just a nigga in the chat. Like that nigga was never in the. I mean, he was just in the comment boards. That nigga was never in the TK chat. None of that shit. Right? So I was like, I don't know about that nigga. He unseen, nigga. We don't know nothing about that nigga. I think he came on when I was in Torah Nights maybe one time on TKR. That was it. Right? But this bitch trying to tell me the nigga shapeshift. Yeah. She said the nigga shape-shifted, nigga. Not shapeshifters. Not saying that they was shape-shifted. She said she looked at the nigga and the nigga face changed, nigga. I got the shit you document it, nigga. You document it. I got Killer B got the documentations. This is the pre-shit right here. This is the teaser. I'm setting y'all up for it. Wait till this shit come out, nigga. I got all the shit. I got it all. And y'all gonna see how fucking crazy these niggas are. And how stupid you motherfuckers is for following behind these motherfuckers. Y'all really think that y'all some motherfucking like children of God. Like y'all gonna be on the front lines and Armageddon and shit. Putting motherfuckers to death, and y'all gonna be in the wilderness, and y'all gonna kill anybody that breaks the law. Y'all really think, y'all dumb motherfuckers really think that y'all gonna have that opportunity. But at the same time, y'all eating ham sandwiches and shit, and beating your dick and doing all types of other shit you ain't supposed to be doing and shit, according to that book. Document it, nigga. That's right. Document it. You document it, nigga. Wait, who's hit me on this motherfucker? Let's see if this is. Let me see if this is you street. Nah, that was Malachi. Shout out to Malachi. Sword on Midnight. Yeah, that's real. I was one of them. Dead ass. I'll wait to hear them trumpets and shit. Yeah, right? Fuck, nigga. I was trying to talk to him earlier and shit. He didn't respond back. He might be working. He might be at work. That's probably what it is. Yeah, so this shit retarded as hell. I'm like, okay, so Judah's not an Israelite. Judah's gay, right? Or bisexual, what you want to call it, right? Now, Rob Rack is not an Israelite. He's gay, cross-dresser, whatever you want to call it, right? They both claim to be to believe in that book. And now they're accusing each other of the shit, right? We got Liquor Crack, not an Israelite. She goes around saying all the men are gay, right? And they secret homosexuals that call up each other and beat each other's dicks off together, right? And she accuses these people of being like pedophiles and what's the other word she accused of them, right? Right? She want to call Negi all types of gay ass shit, right? And I can't tell. I'm like, yo, Negi don't that to do with this shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Well, when Negi that white boy is shit. But when I gave Lacquer Black the opportunity to speak about her experience with the Toranite Israelite, or who claimed to be one, or Israelite in general, right? The bitch started stepping backwards. So I'm like, this whole time, I'm listening to you with all the bullshit you put in my ear, sending me all types of fucking weird ass videos and shit. How motherfuckers, the whole pornography thing and the pedophile rings and all this shit. But when it's time to talk, it's just too much for me. It's just too much. I can't handle it. It's just too much for me. But you all in my fucking ear and shit out of goddamn Facebook and shit, bitch. And I was kind to her. I was like, yeah, if it's kind of hard, you know, whenever you get a chance, like, you know what I'm saying, whatever you feel comfortable doing, you can do it. So the bitch got on the shit one day. It was all rah, right? And putting me in shit. So she's setting up battles for me. Right? I lay motherfuckers down. Y'all already know that shit. I'm undefeated, nigga. I lay ass down. Right? I make you go sit the fuck down somewhere. Right? And you be documented, nigga. Documented. So I'm like, okay, like the bitch with it now. I'm like, okay. And all of a sudden, I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's just too much for me. And all this fake ass crying and shit. I'm like, you fucking scumbag motherfucking bitch. Right? So I'm like, and then the bitch try to like flip the shit on me. Like something was wrong with me. And want to accuse me of shit. And that was you doing up my Rob Rap shit. They were like, well, Killer B was in that shit too. I bet Killer B, they was trading dick pics and all the time. I'm like, yo, what the fuck kind of shit is this? I say, bitch, I thought the shit was hurting you. I thought it was too much for you, bitch. What it was, I'm gonna put you out there in the front. She don't want to be in the front. She wants somebody else to do the dirty work. Why? Because she's lying. Unseen Soldier, crazy, retarded ass nigga. Right? He ain't right. The videos he put up condemns himself too. Right? It condemns her, but it also condemns him. To show that he's not according to that book. Right? So we look at, okay, let me go. I need somebody up out here and shit. They use the car game like they playing the cootie game. Yeah, she mad she wasn't in TK. Yeah, this shit is fucking crazy. So I'm like, goddamn. So I'm like, now you run into another nigga and shit, telling them the same story. I thought the shit was hurting you, bitch. What happened? And not too long ago, last month, this bitch gonna send me some old weird shit. I said, bitch, stop fucking, like, get the fuck out my box, nigga. Get the fuck out my inbox, bitch. Let me see. I'll tell you what she said. Let me see if I can pull that shit up real quick. Crazy, retarded ass bitch. People, these motherfuckers need mental. These motherfuckers need medication. They need to go to doctor, she said she go to the doctor, but she need to take that, but she not take. She must be selling that medication. She ain't taking it. Wherever the fuck they supposed to give her ass and shit. You see this shit. Crazy, retarded ass bitch. Let me see if I can find it real quick. If I can't find it quick, fuck it. Where is it? Yeah, Machizo. How the fuck you say that shit? Masochism, borderline psychopath, self-trash. Psychopath, no switching and self-trashing. Promiscuity, sexual masculinism, self-trashing, and BPD. Whatever the fuck that is and shit. Some weird ass shit she sent me. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is you doing up in my inbox, bitch? The fuck out my inbox. She said, I don't want to do it. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Get the fuck out my inbox then, bitch. The fuck is wrong with motherfuckers? But back this shit, yo, man. It is crazy. Like, how you gonna accuse somebody of doing all these things when you doing the same shit? It this hypocrisy on top of hypocrisy. This hypocrite ass niggas. Like I said, I don't want to be on here long and shit. I got to do shit today. But wait, hold on. Yeah, they really need Jesus. On some real shit. On some real shit. That's what they need. They need Jesus. That's the only ones that can help them. He's the only one that can help these motherfuckers. Yeah, this was she was talking about Negi. She said, yeah, Negi went to Japan to go have sex with Judah Natzarah. I'm like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? How you know this? Where's your documentation, bitch? I got documentation on y'all motherfuckers. Everything I'm saying on here, I can prove everything. I'm not just talking out my feelings or my ass, right? I don't want y'all to take nothing out my ass and shit, motherfuckers. Right? Rob Rack, Judah Natzarah, Lack of Black. Lack of Black was letting niggas play with her ass and shit, right? She watching gay porn and want to accuse niggas of being gay. This shit is just like weird. It's just like a crazy. They're all crazy. They're all crazy. All of them. And all of them do got some kind of weird fetish shit going on. Judah Natzarah, we don't prove it on the internet asking niggas to play with his booty hole. Literally. Rob Rack on the bread with bra and panties. Another picture with his ass tooted up in the air. With a receipt with a nigga say he known him. T-Duck low-key dry snitched on him. T-Duck is a star witness. Where the fuck is T-Duck at? T-Duck, where you at? I know you look at me. You up in this motherfucker somewhere, nigga. Leave a comment. I heard when you said it, nigga. You document it, nigga. You document it. You gotta come clean. You document it, nigga. Said that nigga still in school with his hands on his hips. That's low-key dry snitching right there. Like I told you, my mother fucked me up. Either I put my hands in my pockets. I still didn't find out what that shit was all about. I couldn't put my hand in my pocket. And the dance should let my hand be on my hip to see what happened. All right, I dropped the link now. And I'm just overwhelmed. I'm not even telling y'all to the effect that I really want to tell y'all because the cheeseburger is fucking me up this shit. Fucking my thought process. But yo, and none of them niggas will come out here and touch that shit. Anything I'm saying. None of them. Judah just pray it all go away. Oh, the link up in there, see if it worked. And Hugh Streets will tell you. He'll send TK. He'll tell you. This shit is fucking ridiculous, yo. Oh, like I said, though, this is just a teaser, nigga. When y'all see it in real time, ooh, shit. When y'all see this shit in real time, y'all gonna be like, God damn, it's over. Yo, after what I heard today, they ain't really no reason to be making no more videos. Yo, go through Chrome or some shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck you doing while that shit don't work. Y'all niggas young as hell, don't know shit about technology. Shit don't never work for y'all little young niggas. Got $900 phones and shit. Can't do nothing on that motherfucker. But, yeah, I'm about to wrap this up, this shit. But this shit crazy, yo. I just can't believe, and Rob, I can't believe he's that slow. Like, nigga, you running your mouth. He talking about he gonna go. Rob said he got a whole bunch of documentations and shit too. Right? And he gonna go on Sarnetter with it and expose Judah Natzarah. Without exposing himself? Without exposing himself? Without exposing himself, you gonna go on there and talk about Judah Natzarah being gay, not an Israelite, and all that shit. When you gay and not an Israelite, your goddamn self. Facts on both ends. Facts. And if you want to be gay, nigga. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Do that. I don't care if you start a gay church, nigga. Start a ministry, nigga. Judah Natzarah did on the DL. Y'all see the screenshot I pulled up where Judah said, it's all right. This be gay. Be all It's your innate desire. What that nigga Deggy love when I say that shit, yo. He said, yo, read that shit. That shit crazy. Because Judah said that shit. And Judah said that shit like 3, 4 in the morning. And I'm thinking, who the fuck was he trying to send this to? At 3, 4 in the morning. Japan time. Yep, that's Rob Rack in the pic. Go to BitChute, bitchute.com. BITCHUTE.com and go to the search bar and type in Rob Rack. The video gonna come up with receipts and everything. Shout out to Lobster Bell for the investigation. Lobster Bell shut it down. He shut it down with that video. It was over. And I try to be nice to Rob Rack. When he quit fucking around and shit, I'm like, yo, Rob, just do this old weird ratchet shit that you do. The shit working for you. Don't let none of these niggas on your shit and just build your shit up organically with some new motherfuckers, right? Just like now, I ain't got no weird ass Hebrew Israelite up on my motherfucking channel. If they do, they don't show themselves in that chat. I guarantee you that. I got all regular motherfuckers up in here. The Cozy, No Saint, Brainstorm Homeschool Academy. Know what I'm saying? I got all regular motherfuckers up in here. Siberius. What up, Siberius? We talk about Rob Rack. I know you want to hop on there and talk about Rob Rack and shit. Look, he supposed to be the Rob Rack is threatening motherfuckers' lives on a daily basis, but he's scared to fight Siberius. Siberius, we try to set up a fight. We're gonna pay for him to come down here. Know what I'm saying? And box Siberius. He saw Siberius hitting that bag. That nigga said no. He was like Ronaldo Ray in the movie Friday. Remember he said, "You want some too, old man?" No. Come on, boy. I don't know why you out here messing with these people. They got a link, yo. You want to come out here? It's BitChute. Hold on. I get the link for you. I ain't going to do you like that. I get the goddamn link for you. Look, I get the goddamn link for you. Oh, shit. Fuck it. I'll play it on this motherfucker. There you go, Nagy. That's it right there. Teddy Bruckshot. We go to link, Nagy. Oh, no, that's the shit again. Goddamn, I'm fucking up. Hold on, nigga. That what Rob be doing in the house. Play that club music and shit. Shaking his booty. His hairstyle is ass and shit. Rob Rack acts tough, but in reality, he is a femboy. He's a fem fag boy. I'm from Cali and follow, and I got link of dude taking it hard. Hold on. Well, I gotta deal with this shit every fucking day, motherfucker. Every fucking day. What the fuck you doing? Oh, you got the ear protection on. Got that PPE, nigga. About time. Man, let me turn this dumb shit off. Why I gotta deal with this shit every fucking day? Hold on. Turn this idea shit off. All right, there you go. Wait, that means he speaks. All right, what up, y'all? What up?
What's up, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, what you on the goddamn tractor, motherfucker?
Yeah, I'm working.
Goddamn. At first, I thought you was DJing. You had the earphones on.
I'm working, Bo.
He said, Bo, you a real down south motherfucker. He said, I'm working, Bo. Unity Ghost. What up, Unity Ghost? What up, Nagy?
Not a whole lot. It's going to be cutting in and out. I just know it. This ain't going to be...
Yeah, no, I be hearing you.
I mean, I'm just saying, no, for me, on my end, it's going to be cutting in and out. But I'll stick around. I'll try to stick around as much as I can. I'm not going to hear everything, but yeah.
You got Unity Ghost up in here. Yo, what up, Unity Ghost?
What up, though, man? I'm glad I caught you, man. My day off chilling.
Yeah, that's what's up. Nothing much and shit. You know, just burning these motherfuckers down like I usually do and shit. Oh, hey, Rob Rack made a video, I guess, yesterday. Him and Judah Natzarah made up, and now I guess Judah took a shot at him, so now they beefing again. And Rob Rack got evidence that Judah ain't a Levite and that he's not an Israelite, right? So I'm like, well, goddamn, we all know that any motherfucking way, right? But Rob Rack isn't either. And it is like these niggas is just canceling themselves out. And I'm trying to get it. Like, are these people really that slow? This shit
He's
crazy.
an African.
Yeah, he admitted it. We got him documented, admitting it, and was about to cry and hung up the goddamn live stream. I ran his ass off the live stream. That was the first day I came back when I took my little break and came back to TK. And that was the first day we made that video. It was me, Mike G, Judah, and Trey Tell. And like, I don't get it. And then we got this weird ass chick, Lacquer Black. You remember that dude, Unseen Soldier? You remember him?
I can't say I do. I can't say I do.
Thank you. So the nigga wasn't a tour night. Nobody know this nigga Lacquer Black. Well, this dude that claimed he was tour night. This dude claimed he was tour night, right? I guess he was dating Lacquer Black. Lacquer Black saying is like, well, she crazy, so I gotta take everything she said with a grain of salt. Cause she said the nigga face shifted. So like that right there is shit. Like the bitch, like we can't put her on the bench. We can't put her on the up on the we can't use her as a witness and shit. But she said this nigga is shit, asked her the like put a dildo in his behind and all types of weird ass shit. So like, and I kind of believe it sorta because like there's a lot of weird niggas be popping up around Judah Natzarah for some weird ass reason. There's a lot of weird niggas and shit that be caught around Judah Natzarah. And it's funny where some of these people come from. I'm wondering where a lot of these people come from. Goddamn, we filled up today. What up, No Saint?
Hey, man.
Yup. Yeah. What up, Bill Hill?
What up? I'm finally in this motherfucker.
You finally in this motherfucker. Finally. Finally. You gotta set your technology game.
I was trying to get on that night. Yeah, I know. But I was today when you were naked with Nate Mouth, it's like I was like, man, I need to get on that show real quick. I have some shit to say.
That'd be the worst.
Next time. It's my opportunity.
But like you know the thing, like the Siberians wanted to fight Rob Rack. That Rob Rack could kill her every day. But we got the documentation for motherfuckers that know him. Now we got 3 sources on that nigga. So what the scripture say? With 3 or more? You know what I'm saying? You got 3 or more and shit.
Yep.
This shit crazy.
Yep.
So crazy. And he a killer, but big ass Siberians and shit with the goddamn excavator and shit challenge that motherfucker to a boxing match. That nigga ain't want no problem. He ain't want no smoke.
Whoa. Anybody watch too much, listen too much rap music, and hoes could be a killer. When it comes to throwing hands, hell nah. You know what that is. You know what that is. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Every time I saw that shit when he was talking shit about Rebecca, he appalled because this is but when you want to fight Siberians, he ain't nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. That nigga went on suicide watch. I don't know why I be making niggas go on suicide watch and shit. Because I
want to say something.
Go ahead.
This Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Augusta, Georgia, I got a fight. That's gonna be at the fair.
Yeah, that's right. For a state fair and shit. Siberia's got a goddamn fight and shit. Boxing match. Super heavyweight.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what's up. Yeah, we gotta get some video footage of that shit.
Yeah.
Definitely gotta get some video footage of that. So
yeah, I have some people recording on this one.
Yep. Yeah, so like Negi, they was trying to go at you. You know how you as usual and shit.
I'm a big target. What can I say? I'm the one that they want to get at. I'm the 10-point deer, you know, the one with the big antlers.
He a 10-point deer.
They want to mount me on their wall, but you know what were you saying?
Yeah, that's how they are doing it, man. They motherfuckers is crazy, yo. You motherfuckers is straight crazy, bro. And it's like, I'm like, do they hear themselves when they talk? Do they really hear themselves when they talk? And it's like, I'm like, goddamn, it's like the pot calling the kettle black. That's exactly what it is. It's the pot calling the kettle black. Bill Hill, speak on this. You know a little bit what's going on and shit like that. Let some shit out.
All right.
Okay, brainstorm.
If anybody claiming to be a Levite, Nazarite, they already know the doctrine. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to be drinking, period. You're not supposed to be around the dead, or physically. You know what I'm saying? And video, when he caught Judah with that fucking tranny, with that Halloween, the Day of the Dead, like, come on now. The big. I would just like to hear what Rack has to say about his shit. What exactly he got in Natzarah that everybody else already knows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, look, we've been seeing videos of you exposing Judah with his shit. You know what I'm saying? Documents it all. So I don't know, what he got to show it to me. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it.
He said that he gonna show some shit that all these. Who might echoing? Is somebody shit echoing?
That's probably my show.
So yeah, it's gone now. So so he said he got some shit on Judah's wife and his new wife. So Judah got a new wife now. Some woman, what her name is? Her name is shit. I forgot it. I had it up. That's right, nigga. I got you documented.
Shemai, some shit like that.
She's a widow.
Shamiya shit.
Yeah, some shit like that. But I found her on Facebook, like with her real name and shit. I don't know the situation. I guess she had a boyfriend, a husband, or some shit. Maybe it was a brother or something like that. But it looked like she might be a widow or something. And from her face,
she knows what
no disrespect to the lady. I don't know her, but she don't look right in the head. And that right there is something Judah Natzarah wants. Because that person will go along with all his bullshit. Like I was saying the other day, I can't be right in the head. You know what I mean? Go to college, got a master's, I don't give a fuck. You can still be crazy as shit. Crazy.
Yeah.
And he probably done promised this bitch, I'm gonna fly you out to Japan and all this shit. Man, there ain't nobody going to Japan. What about the crippled white bitch you was gonna marry 3 months ago, Judah? He had the crippled white bitch.
You talking about
that Stevie 420 bitch? Yeah, he had the chick with MS and shit. Right, that bitch probably in a wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? But she got the picture and shit where you can see like she got some big titties or something, right? Up on the shit. She looked like a fucking pill popper. The bitch looked like she pop oxys all motherfucking day and shit.
Who we talking about?
Hey, Nagy, you still can, ain't you?
Huh?
No, like you going to still.
I couldn't even understand what you just said. That nigga said Richard Simmons as Hebrews. That's what it is. That's what it is. So Judah Natzarah and Locker Up Black said this too. It's all an act. Like Judah tried to talk tough and gangster and all that shit. Nigga, we can see right through that shit. You're not even built like that. That nigga built like a gay person. No, I'm not saying all gay people look like that, but you know the stereotypical gay person is skinny, like don't got like no muscle mass, Like, you know what I mean? They just skinny. Like, you know what I mean? Judah Natzarah look like a gay person on AIDS with AIDS. Nigga. That nigga super skinny. That nigga looking like a Chico stick. I don't even think y'all know what Chico sticks. Y'all probably ain't got them shits out there. But it was like a candy back in the day. It was almost like a Butterfinger with chocolate on it.
I was just about to say that shit.
Yup. That motherfucker's so skinny. And he getting skinnier and skinnier. Y'all saw the picture I put up with that nigga and shit? It looked like broom. It looked like it was broomsticks and some shoes. That shit crazy.
Oh,
I don't know, man.
God.
Was you smoking weed on the job, Siberia? Oh no, he got the vape pen and shit. I thought he had a big ass blunt sitting up on the tractor and shit. So I say shit. You fucking safety, motherfucker. I got my OSHA license, nigga. Don't let me see no violations. Don't let me see no violations. I got my OSHA license, nigga.
So who's the witch we're talking about?
You can't violate me. This is my shit.
Well, yeah, I can. I'm OSHA, nigga. That's nationwide, motherfucker. I come out there. Don't let that spoil be less than 2 feet away from that hole now. Yeah, put that spoil away from that hole. Know what I'm saying? The fines out there and shit. But you know, I'll take some hush money though. I'll take some hush money. If he stuck his tongue out, he'd look like a zipper. God damn. Yo, Nagy said if Judah Natzarah stuck his tongue out, he'd look like a zipper. That shit is funny as hell, yo. Goddamn, Nagy, you killing him. He said if that motherfucker stuck his tongue out, he'll look like a zipper. Wow.
I gotta be honest. I didn't come up with that one, but that's
yeah, that's a good one right there. That's a good one right there and shit. That's a good one right there, boy. But I can't see how they don't see what they doing. Wait, let me see if I got. Hold on. Shut up, Philly. Now you got me listening to myself now. Wait, hold on. Did I record? What the fuck is this I recorded? Let's play this. This is something I don't even know what the fuck it is. I just got it on my computer. Hold on. Well, that was T-Duck saying that he went to school with Rob Rat. And everybody know he was known for the dude that keep his hand on his waist. Hand on his hips. Hand on his hips. Hand on his hips. With his thumb in his mouth. And for those of y'all don't know, usually when you see a child that's too old, hey, what up, Ivory? I'm just seeing you up in here. Oh, okay, he street. Yeah, stop pretending. It's that simple. I want to give a fuck. You saw that when Rob like distanced himself from all the conscious community Israelite shit? Like, I was cool with Rob. I ain't really had no beef with Rob. The only beef I had with Rob is that he was spreading false doctrine, like on purpose. It's one thing you think you right and you spreading the information, but you know you wrong and still spreading the information. That was my only beef with Rob Rack, period. My only beef. And I stayed on his head about that shit, right? So, like, after he said he quit being an Israelite, I'm like, all right, well, so it's whatever now and shit. Yeah, I used to go over there. I used to support his channel and stuff. Like, I was like, yeah, like, this is dope. Like, it's ratchet ass shit. And, like, people like ratchet, weird ass shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, this is your wave. Ride your wave. Don't ride the next nigga wave. Ride your wave. And nope, the nigga ain't listen. He let Vex Vortex up on there and to try to get a lot of his people, Judah Nazarah up on there, and all the motherfuckers plotting on his dumb ass. I'm like, dude, they lining you up. Like, you supposed to be a gangsta ass motherfucker, and you can't see these people lining you up. They setting you up for failure. And that's just what Judah Nazarah, that's his playbook. Like, you got mad, you playing Tecmo Bowl, you only got a couple of plays to fuck with, and shit, and Judah Nazarah keep running the same play. The Hail Mary. Judah Nazarah run a Hail Mary, back to back, back to back, back to back. You already know what he's gonna do. And Rob fell for the shit again. He fell for it again. I was talking to somebody, I think that was Bill I was talking to the other day. I'm like, yo, this nigga keep doing the same shit. He jumps, he'll start trouble with somebody to get some kind of, well, like you said, Wicked Priest got a small, thin playbook, and he uses all his strategies all the time. Yep. Everybody know his shit. Well, obviously everybody don't know. I know. People I fucks with know. It's the same shit. I repeat.
Yeah, it's getting kind of ridiculous now. I mean, I don't know. But the good thing is more people are getting dragged into this. So more people are getting exposed. I'm happy for it.
Yup. And it's like, but you know what? These dumb motherfuckers still be up over here. But they Israelites, though. They'll say, Cannabis, fuck you. You don't believe in the Torah, nigga. You don't either, nigga.
Yeah, they really don't. That's what the sad truth is. They don't.
Yup. Which guy? Ivory, you come up in here, Ivory. Ivory be showing off and shit on Facebook and shit. I be looking good, Ivory. Ivory be up on Facebook showing off, boy. You come up in here. Who is what guy? She like, this nigga got all these white people up on this shit today. Yeah, Josh put a curse on SOJ. That shit worked too.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yup.
I think that's what everyone who feels inclined to do so should do.
God damn.
Yup.
Yeah, put that bullet in, that spiritual bullet in him.
Yup. Josh said he cursed him with 20 years with Judah Natzarah.
Oh. That's a bit rough.
Fucked up. That's fucked up right there, boy. Yup. Who you talking about, Ivory? Who's who? Who, the dude with the tractor? That Siberian's a sleeping serpent. That's the dude that was gonna whip Rob Rack ass and shit. And Rob Rack was scared and shit. I'm shook. Siberian and Jim hit that punching bag. Rob Rack said no. He was coming up with excuses 100 miles an hour. Looking crazy. What the fuck? You got a Ku Klux Klan shirt on, Siberian? So Siberian's got a Klan shirt on.
Well, you know, no matter what, you know who will be famous forever on this channel is the SOJ guy who was wearing that one so-called Israelite, outfit. You remember that?
The Irish shit fucked up too, like Hugh Streets.
Hey,
I don't know if you eventually figured. Yeah, that was the funniest shit, Niggy. That was the Black Klansman. That was when I first came back. And shit, they'll do the TK. I'm looking at this nigga. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like,
is he
this
gonna
nigga
take
wearing
him?
a Klan suit?
Is he gonna hang himself up?
And the motherfucker black as night too. That was shit made it even crazier. That motherfucker dark than a motherfucker and shit, right?
Maybe the Hebrew Israelites found out his dad was white, so he just decided to join the Klan.
That can happen too. I can see that happening. But what it was, we had a dude named Trey Tell, right? He live in Australia. He got the white Australian wife and shit, right? And like she makes clothing and stuff, right? So she made these Hebrew Israelite garments for Torah nights. And like they'll charge you a lot of money for the motherfucker. They'll charge like $200, I think, for them shits. All it was is a Klan suit, right? So and I guess this dumb motherfucker was the only one to buy one. Like he wanted to be down that bad. He was the only one to buy one, right? And I looking at the stream, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, but what it was like a white robe, like a house robe, hung up on a hook behind his door.
Oh wow!
But where he was sitting at the computer, his head was like right in front of it, so it looked like he had a hood on. Like you know how you hang something on a hook, right? It's like a point, like the way it hangs is like a point, and it was white, and it was in the back of his head, and he had the all white suit on, the garment shit on. So I'm like, this black ass nigga sitting here with a fucking Klan suit on. Yo, I was sitting there for like a good half hour trying to figure that shit out. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And it was just perfect, like the lighting and everything. It really looked like he had the hood on, but the front of the hood pulled up. Like he pulled the front of the hood up and shit over his head. Like that's exactly what it looked like. It had the point on top of it. That shit was crazy as hell.
Yeah, the only thing missing was something on fire.
Yup. No, it was crazy. Now,
Mississippi burning.
Claire is in the soil. Who the hell is that? Hey, what's up? Hello, what's happening?
Yo, what's up?
What's going on, bro?
Not much, man. I just be checking y'all telling that.
All right, that's what's up. Yeah, I never seen you up in here before. Have you been in here in another name or something like that?
Nah, man, this is my first time, man. I be checking Sarnetta Studios out, and I be seeing that Raw Rec. I seen a little deal with Raw Rec, but then I just see y'all little headline. So I was basically trying to click the link and see whatever video it was, and they sent me to this.
Oh, you come to the right place. You want to learn about Rob Rackett, though. You come to the right place.
Yeah. I ain't trying to slander nothing. I be listening for the knowledge, and I didn't know they be wilding like this, man. Them brothers be wilding, man.
Nah, they ain't no slander here. One thing you won't see, you see receipts here. That's what I'm known for. They ain't no slander over here. Hell no. So we was talking about how this dude, he going at Judah Natzarah, like they both gay. Like real talk. Real talk. And they hide behind this Israelite thing. And they're not smart. Like, you know what I mean? If you try to hide something, be good at it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they leave too many breadcrumbs behind. And all you do is follow the breadcrumbs. It leads you right to it.
Right.
So, like, Judah Natzarah, we're ex-members of the Torah Nights group that Judah Natzarah was. Even my boy Negi, right there with the like the cartoon character avatar. He was in the group. Negi's white and shit. So he was like one of the only white Hebrew Israelites. If you can believe that or not. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So basically I was a Hebrew Israelite for over 22 years.
Oh wow.
So I finally realized how fucking retarded and fake that shit is, a cult. And when you in that shit, most black people don't even know what a cult is. right? They might hear the word, but they don't know exactly what it is. But it took me 22 years to figure all that shit out. That all this shit is bullshit. It's complete bullshit. And I show up my channel from the rooter to the tutor, as they can say, from the beginning all the way up to now, how that shit's false. I got documentation after documentation after witnesses, eyewitnesses, however you want to bring it, I got it. And Judah Natzarah was the last group I was in, the Torah Knights. And that's where I saw how this thing works. It's a lot of manipulation.
Right.
It's a lot of abuse. And like they abuse. Who's that? Oh, that's all right. It's a lot of shit that these groups put people through. And it's not just Israelites. I've come to find out that it's all this black shit. Like that Nubian shit, Nation of Islam, 5%ers, you all the way down the line. What's up, Malachi? And what I noticed too is like they all have the same playbook. It's the same playbook. I used to be like, yo, how are these people starting these groups and they do it the same way?
Hey, the exercise guy needs to mute.
Yeah, they turn your goddamn tractor down, nigga. Shit, digging holes and shit on my live stream. Yeah, it's like it's the same handbook. It's like somebody handed them a handbook how to start a cult. And I don't know if it really is like a handbook. I've done a video where I showed like somebody wrote something like how to start a cult. And we went down the line reading the shit. And I'll be damned if it wasn't the same goddamn shit that we saw in the Hebrew Israelites, word for word. And
yeah,
I'm starting to see how can I put this shit? I don't know. Go ahead, Neji. I know you say some shit on this.
Yeah, it's really strange how you not only have, you know, cults that do the same things, but they act the same way in terrorist organizations and gangs.
QAnon.
Oh, of course. Yes. There's
Yep.
even been a murder related to that. That's messed up stuff. But they all act the same. All three of those different types of groups act the same. They do the same kind of things.
Well, can I add some stuff?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so and what I noticed, you know, just yesterday after I got off of here, I got something in my feed on YouTube, and it was so I clicked on it, and it was like an Aboriginal movement, right? I mean, basically, and they're attacking the Native American people, saying they're not the real Native Americans, and then they had a guy from England call who said his ancestors were Jamaica, and they were like attacking him, saying, I don't know if you're real or not. You're not a real American, you know. And I'm like,
yep.
They all had that playbook of we're chosen or we're special and you're not, basically.
Yeah. And that's you're right. That is the new thing now, the Aboriginal shit. And yes, there are a lot of African Americans that have mixed they mix with natives. After runaway slaves, they're going in and mixing with the natives. You haven't even had those people in the Appalachians, they call the Malungans. The Malungans were white people that they were like poor white people out in the mountains. Like you see like the hillbillies. That's like what a hillbilly is.
Yeah.
Yep. And they mix with Native American, they mix with Africans, like with slaves. No, man, you can see it in their features, like some of their hair, their facial features and stuff. You can see the mixture, and like that happened a lot. That happens. Look at us now. Like we was talking about this in school last night. We like shit. Like everybody mixed now. Like our whole town. Like we used to be like, yo, these niggas, you go on Facebook, you see all these niggas from this city. All you see is yellow babies and shit. Everybody mixed. Like everybody show their baby pictures. Kid ain't black. Like you know what I'm saying? The kid always mixed. So at the time, of course you're gonna see that. But this the cancel a whole group of people out and say this hijacked some people's shit. And these people have documentations.
Yeah. And like I said,
Native American.
Well, I've seen like stuff that they don't necessarily highlight in your schooling, and I do believe there's some evidence to prove that some people from Africa got to South America before the other migration happened, and eventually, I mean, through DNA, there's a mixture of like East Asian and Black people down in South America. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm not totally against saying that there weren't Black people living in the Americas, but but to cancel out other Native Americans and also to be so like they have a special knowledge, they have a certain knowledge that nobody else is teaching. They're trying to hide it. I don't know. I don't know.
For instance, Ivory in the chat, the girl that's in the chat, she's a Native American. Her grandfather, if I'm not mistaken, right, Ivory, you said your grandfather, it was like I don't know if you said it was a chief or something like that, but they documented Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? Like they documented with it. But there's a lot of these motherfuckers out here. They just saying, I'm Native American. They wearing these big ass headdresses and shit up in the house on the internet and all types of dumb ass shit, and they don't have no documentation. Or like you can still be Native American without documentation, but like my father's mother was Cherokee Indian, and you can see the features in his face.
Oh yeah,
like
we've got what they call them, they call them the Mardi Gras Indians down here, but they are truly from Indian tribes, and they come out during Mardi Gras and all their gear and stuff like that during march around and stuff, and they're they or what you consider today you would say they're Black, but almost like the guy you said in the GMS that as a Seminole. He looks like
Ricard. Yep.
Yeah,
he's a documented Native American. I know another dude that was in Tour Nights with me. He's Seminole Indian. I don't think he's not documented. I don't think though, but it's like he got Seminole in his family. I got another friend from out here. Their family from Florida, and he's part Seminole too. But to say that, and they want to take it away from other people, like there can be people that look like Siberians,
right?
Who says that he can't be Native American? And what they'll say, they raped them. And shit, those not no Indians and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people forget too that a lot of these explorers when they came over, and like in the beginnings of this country, like when people migrating over here, they didn't come with their wives, right? And even Black ones. I did the Black Conquistadors. I'll put the link back in, dude, if you fell off, you won't come back in. The Black Conquistadors video I did, showing how there was a lot of Black people that came over here with the Conquistadors. And some of them wasn't slaves either.
Right.
They didn't come over as slaves, a lot of them. And they mixed with the natives that was here. Of course. Like, you can travel all the way across the goddamn whole fucking ocean to some place you ain't never been to. And now you got a whole bunch of Indian bitches and shit. What you think gonna happen? Like, you know what I mean? And it don't necessarily have to be rape.
No, hell no. No, I'm sure there was, mutual attraction. I mean,
like anything. Like, these motherfuckers and shit, especially these Hebrew Israelites. I don't want no white woman and shit. The white woman this and what? All right, motherfucker. Let one come around and shit. See what happened. Yup, motherfucker. Like, oh shit. Like, motherfucker be trying to be slick as a motherfucker and shit. Some dude, we were laughing at some dude in school, right? And like they was like, yo, shit. I was like, yeah, I got a white chick. And the other dude was like, I got a white. She said, yo, I got a black chick. She be bugging and shit. We was like, you signed up for that, nigga. He was like, yo, know what's crazy, yo? And the dude was like, he knew it had a friend. He was like, nah, I don't fuck with no white girls and all this shit, all this racist shit, right? And he said, right? So he kind of got me like to date but black chicks and shit. And come to find out, he married a white woman.
Oh, wow.
He said, now I'm going through all this shit and this motherfucker. Yeah, that shit was funny as hell, man. I was like, yo, man, I'm gonna be laughing at your ass all night.
You gotta be careful about that, you know. You say
Hey,
something.
man, I just say this: as white as I am, no matter where you put me in the world, I'm gonna be fucking. I had two black girls 3 nights ago at the same time.
Yep. Yo, he pulled Rob Rack's card one night. Rob Rack was like, yo, tell that story and shit, yo.
Okay.
Don't get all graphic and shit, but
Yeah. I'll so he was talking a bunch of shit. This is back whenever he was being a little bitch. He didn't want to fight. And he was talking all this racist this, racist that. And then I was in the background. I was going to join his chat. And I had my little lady friend with me, and she's black. And she was laid up with me. And then but it was in the background, so he could see it. And then he tried to put me on his live stream, and I took her off, and I was just fucking with him. But next time I'm gonna have 2 girls. Don't pull the card.
Yup. See?
All right, now. Yeah.
Chocolate women. That's right. I had 2 chocolate women 3 nights ago, and it was great. 2 or 3 nights ago. It was 3 nights ago. 3 nights ago.
Yeah, I'll be wilding. We be wilding over here, Ivory.
No, it is all legit. Ask Killer B if I've ever told a lie in my life.
No, not that I know of this shit. Yeah, he be cold. He be showing and proving.
I'm not.
He be showing and proving.
I just don't know. So my curiosity is just in your motivation. Are you just trying to get under his skin?
Okay, Nagy. Oh, say that again?
I said my curiosity is just his motivation, though. Is he just trying to get under Rob Rack's skin, or No,
my motivation is to bust big nuts. What you talking about?
Yeah, I get you, but you're saying you're going to come on Rob Rack's channel.
Oh, that's just a tickle Killer B fancy, man. I don't give a fuck about Rob Rack.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just was curious. I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm not judging.
Ivory said black people will be mad if they approve reparations and the majority of white folks cash out. Like, nah, motherfucker, you Indian, motherfucker. You ain't getting no money.
Yeah.
They'll be mad as fuck about that shit.
It was wild. And I wanted to bring that up to you because I thought it was like after we're talking about all this other stuff. So then I get thrown into this Aboriginal, and they're playing, like I told you, it was like a big recording of these 4 Native Americans that were complaining about people saying that they're not Native American and saying that they're the original. And then, they were tearing that video apart. And I was just like, wow, this is wild, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, and there's so many, and you learn, like you said, through Natzarah and all these other channels, there's just so many groups and none of them are together. They're just all, no, you're wrong, I'm right. It's really, I don't know.
It's sad. That's what it is. It's fucking sad. Very sad. Very sad.
And don't get me wrong, and when I see it, because, Natzarah and these guys are all saying we need to come together as, black people and try to, get your economics going and things like that. And the only thing I can think of is, and I hear them say like white people are on code, and maybe some are, but it's just really what it is there is no need for white people to come together right now, right? There's no need because the majority of wealth is in the white neighborhoods or in the white hands.
Yep.
Because we're really not together. All you have to do is look at January 6th and realize there's a lot of problems. There's no code. I mean,
yeah, white people don't give a fuck about none of that shit. They just trying to do them. Like, like as some individual shit. They don't like fucking shit. They don't give a fuck about that shit.
Yeah.
The only time you see some kind of white unity is like, say, like maybe the Italians and shit or the Irish. Other than that, anything outside of that, motherfuckers really don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah.
Like as far as like coming together to do something or having like, you know what I mean? Like now I know like, so like how motherfuckers like, yo, I'm Italian and shit. So like they click up. You know what I mean? Like you had the job, the black people gonna click up, the Spanish motherfuckers gonna click up, some shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's about as far as that shit go that I see.
No,
like,
you're right.
You know what I mean?
You're right. It's clicks. Like, well, like anything, like you like a certain football team, that's a click. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right, right.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It's there's a lot of clicks, but there is no real like the only reason you don't see the cracks as much is because of money. As far as like it believe me, if there was a need for it, you would see groups like that, I think. But that's the only thing that's my opinion. It's like,
yeah.
So when I look at Sonetta and I see like, oh my God, man, there's a ton of people. I don't know what you would call it, but it all started with the Hebrew Israelite stuff. Yep. And I started looking at stuff like that. And then I started realizing, oh my God, there's this group and there's that group,
And what kills me, Sonetta is Dominican.
Right.
That motherfucker ain't black. Like when people say black is black American. Like your family was slaves in America. Those are black people. Like you can be black as fuck from Brazil. You come here, you're not black, and they'll tell you that they're not black. I had so many kids I went to school with from Jamaica, Haiti, Cape Verde, and shit like that. Motherfucker, black to the motherfucker, and look you dead square in your face and say, I ain't black. And look you right in your grill and say, I'm not black.
Yeah, I've heard, that's what I've heard.
But they want to be down when it's convenient or when there's some money to be made.
Right.
Like I said yesterday on somebody video comments, I said when Sonetta have a party, he don't got no Georgia hots and no hog head cheese at the party. He eating empanadas and arroz gandoles and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker season his food with Sazon, not Laurie's. Like, no, it's a totally different lifestyle, motherfucker. You eat totally different shit. Like, you know what I mean? Your whole family structure is totally different. Like, it's a whole different thing. Yeah, you might be American or whatever. You might be dark, but like your culture is different. So, like, yeah. And like I pointed this out about the House of Consciousness. Ain't none of those motherfuckers black. Every one of those motherfuckers from somewhere else. All of them. I'll say 95% of Sonetta's whole roster are from some island or some shit.
Well, yeah, I know the one guy who wrote the book is from some island. He's got the accent.
Yep, Garfield from Jamaica.
Garfield. And then
Sankofa, Cape Verde.
Who's that, Jabari?
This dude, he an older member. Like, I don't know what happened to him. He kind of disappeared. His name was Sankofa. He was one of the first.
And I don't know where Jabari. I thought Jabari. I don't know what his background is.
He probably from some island too.
But the one who's the pseudo killer. He's from Atlanta. I don't even think he might be the 5%.
I saw a channel called Pseudo Killer. I don't know who the fuck. Oh, you talking about Ak?
Yeah.
Ak? But Ak was already established.
Okay.
Before the House of Consciousness. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ak and Shaka Amos. They already had their things going on. I basically mean the people that like side that are put on and stuff. There's a lot. I can't think of the other ones and shit. I'm trying to think of some more people.
I think he's solid. I mean, He doesn't.
Yeah, I think Ox solid too. Yep.
Yeah. And then of course, man, Polite with his. I know I guess his family's probably from like what Somalia or something like that. He looks sort of Somalian.
Yeah, he said he Nigerian. That's what he said.
Oh, Nigerian. Okay, Nigerian. Yeah.
Yeah, well, shit, we never know that motherfucker. Yeah, he look weird as hell. He is from somewhere. That nigga definitely ain't no regular black.
What's crazy about it, man? He
take that hat off and shit. Tell everything.
Crazy. Sonetta now he puts everybody. He said, "I put everybody on to get a say," but and then you can see like some of the stuff he puts on. I'm just like, this is just very pseudoscience.
Yep.
The 5G is causing this, and then they never say anything when that fades away. It's all like. And another thing I noticed he does on his channel is they'll have a fight. Like I know he and Alazar. Alazar told him never to call him again. Next thing you know, he's doing a show like 4 months later. It's like they have these beefs where you think, okay, I guess they're done. And to me, it just it just looks like when the money's right, it doesn't really matter. None of that matters.
Yeah,
they'll get back together, but
yeah, like he said he for building the black people up and all this shit, but everybody he put on there is a cult leader.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that
tells me that he's not genuine, like from the jump, right there. I'm like, you don't have no real, I guess, what you could say, people that's actually like active in the black community, trying to like make things right and like teach people things and shit like that. He don't never had nobody on there like that. Everybody he put on there is a fucking cult leader or some kind of scammer.
Yeah, with little, there's some exceptions, like you said, there are exceptions, but for the most part, and it took me a while to catch on to some of it. Like he brought on, and it's so funny, man, when they want to sound real. I don't know, how can I say this? When they want to legitimize things, they bring on the white people. Like I noticed they brought on
shit,
the Kennedy guy that's anti-vaxxer. He's a bit. It's like he's related to the Kennedys. Like I forgot what which Kennedy he's from.
Yeah,
but he brought him on. They always bring on, and they're always it's always the white people that are on the conspiracy.
Right. I was about to say that. Yep.
Yeah.
I was just about to say that. Yep.
Yeah. But I mean, I tell you what, I'm impressed. Sometimes he'll get people on there like the sports guy from Broussard, I think's his last name. Black guy did sports on ESPN.
Shit, I don't know shit about sports.
Oh, you don't? Okay. Yeah, I noticed that because the other day when I said something about John Gruden, you're like, I don't know who John Gruden is. And it was like I said something about John Gruden because he had just gotten fired for making that email about saying that the head of the union for the NFL basically saying in an email that he had Michelin, like his lips were like Michelin tires or something like that.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And he got busted like this. He said that like 10 years ago, right? But all these emails were under investigation because the Washington football team was under investigation. So they uncovered all these emails, and that was the first one they released. And then they released a bunch of other ones. And this dude had a 10-year, $100 million contract, and he was in his, I think, 4th or 5th, maybe his 6th year, and he had to resign basically. And that's why I brought that up. You were talking about something. I was like, and I said something about you. I don't know, John. What's that? Who's that?
Yeah. Only thing I remember for football is Refrigerator Perry and shit back in the 80s. That's about it. That's about as far as I go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like even the like you said, the white people come on, they be some conspiracy heads and shit. But like even Jabari, somebody told me that he'll teach you how to be a Kemetic priest for $4,000.
Oh, that and okay. And then of course you got Garfield, who's always trying to fix your credit. I noticed that.
Yep, that's been a big scam. Yup, and he had that debit card shit. He was like trying to sell these debit cards, and that company fell through or something. There was some like crazy shit going on with that. I was gonna do a video on it, but like it didn't interest me enough and stuff.
And the biggest
I
thing
got
was,
some shit on Garfield ass and shit. Garfield
thing I
was the
noticed
craziest.
was, when people were starting to talk about Polite scamming you, and then you saw that video where he was in Ohio or something like that.
Yeah,
Trying to claim that these crates, whatever, these shipping crates, where he was building houses and
yeah.
I was like, oh, he is so busted on that, man.
Yup, that shit is crazy, man. And the people still allow him to breathe.
Yeah, and it was crazy because it was like, man, if that came out, and yeah, like you said, I mean, he paid to go to this place to film all this. I said, man, you must be bringing in some. I guess he's a millionaire. I mean, you must bring in a lot of money, man. Telling us,
and he what I was saying, you was talking about he's faking the shit. Oh yeah, you saw the video I did the other day where I showed Polite counting the money, and then he had the people speaking like references, like as a what they call it, a testimonial.
Yeah.
Is lip synced. The voice don't match with the people's lips. So he just got a video of some people like at a computer or on the couch, but it's another voice over the top of it.
Wow.
Yep. In plain view, and nobody saw that shit. I did another video where I was telling people years ago that motherfucker was full of shit. He said he got arrested. Him and his wife got arrested in Hollywood, right? And the cops beat them up and all this stuff. And they had it on film, right?
Right.
But when I play the film and I freeze the frame, the cops there had no firearm. You see the cops with a holster, had a holster, but you see both of his hands was free. He had a cell phone in his hand, and he put the cell phone in his back pocket. And you see his holster, there was no firearm.
Right.
So what cop with no firearm? And then Brainstorm, one of my supporters, she was in the chat a little while ago. She's an ex-police officer. And I had her analyze the video. And she was like, nah, this shit ain't real.
No, I think I saw that video.
Yep. Yeah. And then years later, like a couple months ago, dude Iman Bashir does a video talking about Polite, and he mentions that and said the shit was all fake. I was saying it was fake years ago. I was the only one saying it. Nobody was believing my ass. Nobody was paying no attention to it. Yep.
I think the way that you get caught with that is like anything else. You want to believe people aren't going to do that to you, that people are genuine.
Yeah.
And so like the group that goes on Sonetter, this is for the betterment of the black people. They're never going to steer me wrong for the money. They're all about black power. And then, there's a lot of people selling snake oil trying to get your money.
Basically. Yeah. Judah Natzarah had made 1 million videos on Sonetter calling him gay, calling him a Satanist, Illuminati, Boule Mason, Booty Bandit, and all these people want to sit on Sonetter's casting couch and all this shit, right? And look over there with Sonetter right now.
And that's what I'm telling you. That's when I noticed that a lot, man. It's like either I noticed that people that used to go on Sonetter suddenly have a big beef with them, and the only thing I can think of is they're just trying to get more views,
Yeah.
Because these dudes seemed like they were friendly. Next thing you know, the other guy's talking bad about them.
Yep.
On another channel,
But that's Judah Natzarah playbook. He'll go at a big channel, or he'll befriend somebody, go on their channel and stuff, and then the next week he trying to start a war with them. So he get in there just enough to get their viewers to like him, and then turn on the person and see how many people he could pull away from their channel to build his channel up.
Like I noticed, like Nepal, Judah Nazareth was calling Nepal a slam pig to her face, basically. On
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they're all cool now. I'm like,
yep.
okay.
Yep. That shit crazy. That shit crazy as hell, man. Unbelievable.
I mean, she was going crazy. Oh, get him out the chase, calling me a slam pig. I was like, damn, man.
She's a nutcase. I had to cuss her out one time on my channel. I fucking went in on her, dude, for like a half hour straight, like nonstop. I mean, just going in on her. Because I was interviewing this girl that dated a Hebrew Israelite, and she broke up with him, and a year later, he ended up killing a 19-year-old girl, shot her in the face.
Yeah.
And I was interviewing her, and the pod coming in there wanting attention and shit. Oh, she called me a bitch 2 years ago. I'm like, yo, ain't nobody give a fuck about that shit. Like, know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so what, bitch? Like, fuck off my shit. Like, save that shit for another day. This is important. I'm trying to get this shit out to the people so people stop fucking with these retarded motherfucking Israelite motherfuckers. You dumbass bitch. She done got abused, all types of shit she claimed by Hebrew Israelites, but she's still holding on to that shit. Like, you dumbass bitch.
I will say that I think she's less extreme. I know she came up through GMS, but like you said,
less extreme, but severely crazy.
Oh yeah. Well, check this out. This was hilarious. So Vocab was being interviewed by Sonetter and Napap, and he was talking about the harms of all the different camps and and things they talk about. And then he said, then Napap was like, so I just want to know, like, I mean, what problems do you have with GMS? Basically saying, GMS really. And he says, well, there is the thing about grabbing, and then grabbing the women is up. And, and then Nepal was like, oh no, not that. She totally, like, it was hilarious. She was like, oh no, not that. Okay, not that.
Yep. I told her, and that shit, I cussed her out that day on that stream. Like, I called her after the show and shit, and like we talked for about 4 or 5 hours and stuff. Like, we was cool and shit, but then she go right back to the bullshit. I'm like, you stupid as fuck. I told her to her face, like, you dumb as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? You talking about all this Yahweh shine. You know that shit's some bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You still trying to hold on to that shit. But what's your respect for somebody that think that black baby kidneys are in Pepsi?
Oh wow. I didn't know that part, but
you got to see that video I did. I heard the thumbnail got a baby wrapped with a 2-liter bottle, Pepsi bottle, like on their head. It's like a little black baby. Well, like the wrapper that's around a 2-liter Pepsi.
Yeah,
it's like wrapped around the baby, and it got the top of the 2-liter bottle like on the baby's head like a hat.
Oh my god.
Yo, that video was crazy, but it was real. It was showing, like, she was saying that they put aborted black baby kidneys in soda. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck kind of stupid ass shit is that? Like, right? And what it was a white baby from like Sweden and some shit that was aborted in 1970 something, and they took a kidney cell. And how they do it is like they copy the cell. They need the cell, and then they can duplicate it. But it's not a kidney cell once they duplicate it. It's something else. It's like it's like a photo. They explain it. It's like a photocopy. Like you take the original document and photocopy it.
Yeah.
Like you got the same shit, but it's not the original.
Right.
So they use that. It is weird how they do that shit, but instead of having human trial testing, like when they take you in a room and say, hey, drink this soda, how sweet is it on a scale from 1 to 10?
Right.
How carbonated is it on a scale of 1 to 10? And like they ask all those questions, but with this kidney cell, the cell line, they can test all that stuff through that and get a more accurate results, like, you know what I'm saying, more accurate data.
Yeah.
So they don't have to pay all these people like $10 and shit to be drinking all the soda up and shit, where they got this little cell line thing they can do it with. So it's like a company that does that. So that's how they test the sweetness and stuff, and they test products out using that. But the shit is not in the drink. They use it just to test it to get the results of, like, you know what I mean, the product.
Right.
Which
That's the same.
Still weird as hell, but
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's the same thing. Like people thinking that aborted fetuses are in the shots. Well, no, they test them on 1973 aborted fetus cell lines. The shot.
Right.
It's not in the shot. You know what
right,
I mean?
right,
Yeah.
right, exactly.
And another thing is, I saw her the other day, and she's doing that thing where she puts the needle down with a piece of paper and acts like she's moving it with her hands.
Yeah.
Which, of course, you know, that's all been proven.
Yep.
How you do it with air. But she that's what makes me think, like, okay, you know, is she, just like you said, is she one of the scammers that she's trying
yeah.
She's trying to get you to believe she's actually moving this with her hands and her, you know, and it wasn't working. So she's like, oh man, I'm real tired. You know, that'll affect you. And then you can see her moving it, moving the needle up closer to her.
Them is stupid, man. Those motherfuckers is crazy. I got wait. Oh, Siberia.
No, I'm good.
Crazy is when I stopped to get drinks from my girls the other night. They both wanted Pepsi. You should have said, bitch, they got black babies in Pepsi.
Yeah, that goes along with, you know, some people believe that melanin is like some kind of super chemical power or something like that.
Yep.
It is. I mean, it helps stop you from getting sunburned. That's for sure. But
yeah, man, it's just wild.
I don't
know.
Yeah, a lot of crazy shit out there. But
yeah, I gotta close it up. I gotta get ready for school and stuff. But I'm gonna try to go on tonight. I'm gonna try. Right, man. I'm not too tired. Right, but thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it.
Have a good one.
Yep, you too. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in and stuff. You know, this is gonna be fucking. This is, like I said, this is the teaser and shit. But that's crazy though. I can't never stay on top. I always fucking venture off and some other shit. But yeah, we can get all the receipts together and shit and get this thing. So I'd like to thank Bill Hill, Brainstorm, hanging in here. The Cozy, what up, the Cozy? Nick Springfield, Teddy Brookshot. Original Dada. All right. And who else was up in here? Shabian was up in this motherfucker. Ivory. Looking good, Ivory. Who else we had here? Siberius and Siberius. He always go over the top and shit. He can't ever be regular. Motherfucker always over the top. Nigga stupid. Fucking asshole. Who else came up in here? I thought somebody else is up here. Oh yeah, the brother Clarence. Clarence came up in here. Shout out to Clarence for tuning in. Hope you still tuned in. You probably was bugged out. Like, god damn, this nigga got all these white people up on this motherfucker. Where the fuck all these white people come from? And they all talking about niggas too, yo. This is the only place on YouTube and shit with a whole bunch of white people and shit talking about niggas and shit. That shit crazy. But and y'all see how much like white people do listen to this like black shit, like, you know what I mean? Both be listening to that shit for comedy and shit, like, you know what I'm saying, or the shit that's interesting as, but or they fucking get a heads up and shit when these niggas start acting crazy and want to go out and run around in the streets and kill people. You know what I'm saying? They get a heads up, but you know what I'm saying? You get the warnings and shit. You subscribe to Killer B, and you get the alerts and shit when these niggas start acting up and shit. So, I don't know, yo. Let me start running my mouth for sure. I gotta get ready for school. check y'all out. I'll try to be on tonight. I might release some stuff tonight. But yeah. So I'm up out of this bitch, y'all. Hit the like, share, subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that like button and stuff so like YouTube will start recommending and put these videos all over fucking internet and all that good shit. So with that, y'all, I'm out. Killer Beauty Witch Finder General. You got a witch burning their asses up.